Hey all brothers and sisters, my name is Captain Meatshield and welcome back to Bob's and Angel's Factorio. I'm just admiring the amount of blue science that's starting to fill the belts. It's still going pretty damn slowly. I have a feeling it's the petrochem stuff that's holding us back, although I don't know. We've actually got a fair amount of, like, sulfuric acid and ferric chloride. What is taking the time? It is these, electronic circuit boards. What's holding them up? I think it's just not enough production. These things do run pretty slow. So I should probably double this up. At the very least. Let's make it a 12. I don't think there's any harm in doing that. Should think we'd be able to support this, and it will help things in the long run. Because we're going to need these circuits for building, I think, the next stage of the assemblers. The next level assemblers need these these circuit boards as well. So we should go and sort out the assemblers for that. I do need inserters. And I need BEBs, basic electronic boards. My pockets are getting very full. For some reason that didn't copy over. Don't know why. But okay, there we go. That's got everything functioning even quicker. Hopefully it will be... I don't know, I'm not expecting huge amounts from it, especially as things like the plastic start to die down. The more that these things get used, the more they're... the more the dwindling supplies we already have are going to dwindle further. I think plastic is the biggest issue. These belts are already looking pretty slim. Yeah, we're going to be struggling for a while. I do have some natural gas reserves over by the Sapphirite mine, so could potentially go and tap those, but I think today we need to think about coal. There's a lot of coal down there, and that seems to be the biggest patch that I've got access to at the moment. So I think we need to do a little bit of work with the rails. We need to go and grab ourselves a new coal mine. That's the long and short of it. And I also need to figure out where the fuck I'm going to put the rest of this stuff. Where's nickel ore go? Does that go in... Yeah, it doesn't fit in there. I've got space for it. Can always bump this up to a warehouse, I suppose. Just for the sake of getting rid of it. Can I increase my inventory slots? I know there's research for that. I can, now that I have blue science. Yeah! That's exactly what I'm after. Okay, let's head up to the depot. I've got some rails on me. Don't know if there's going to be enough. I also really need to remember to put down some bloody lights. But this end station here is going to be for coal. So I want to make sure that this gets installed. Oh, it has put everything in there. It's just, for some reason, there's a tree built into the fucking thing. Right, I don't need you filling in the next station over. Thank you very much. Definitely not needed. I do need some steel. That is definitely needed. Okay, that's another row of inventory space, which is grand. Much obliged, Governor. Oh, and all out of construction bots. Alright. Oh yeah, we've got to get all the parking spaces in. And then probably go and pick up some more rails. Okay. That's put in everything for this station, so let's turn off the bots for the time being. Oh, wait. Shitload of inserters haven't been put down. I'm still going to need more. Yeah, I also really need to sort out production of power lines, because I don't have that. Right, you are being renamed to Depot Coal. And make this stop black, I suppose, because that's the same colour that the train's going to be. And on that subject, do I have any locomotives anywhere? Are they being made, or am I just making engines? I don't think I was producing full-on locomotives, was I? I was just making the engines for them. And that is what I'm missing. And that's not enough. There we go. Why did I turn you off? Oh, I think I know. It was probably steel shortage at the time when we were struggling more for iron. That makes sense. Right, that's one. I can probably pinch some engines from here, maybe. Oh, inventory full. Oh, was I only going with the 1-4 setup? I was. Okay, that's fine. I don't need to worry about more then. What I do need are some cargo wagons. And then to bring the coal from here up around this way, maybe? Or actually, what I could do is as soon as this guy has made a first trip, because he's got some coal in him already, so we can at least get down to wherever he's going to be mining from, or picking up stuff from, I should say. There we go. Let's set your cargo to coal, wherever the bloody hell that is. There it is. And we go across, down, done, copy it over. Fucking fantastic. I love that feature. It's so good. Right, rails. Let's get this blueprint. And do something with it. Get it the right way around, that would help. Go and grab this train and start moving around, because we're going to be heading west and then south. We're going down around the back of the smelters, which should be an interesting way of travelling. I don't have to worry about the sapphirite train for the time being. I think should be okay. Oh, right, yeah, the bots are active. Great. I think I want to update this blueprint a little bit. I want to have... because we've got the signals on the front and ends of this. I'm going to get lights in here. How are you not powered? How is there no power coming through this line? Well, there is no connection. Okay. I do want to make some more of these, though, so I may as well do that just while I'm heading back to go and sort this connection out. Ah, there it is. That would be the issue. Daylight now, anyway, so it doesn't fucking matter. I do have quite a ways to travel to try and get around all of this stuff. Is there an easier route? More to the point, is there going to be, like, would it be easier for me to just try and go north? Try and find some coal up that way? So the rate I'm currently going, I'm going to be doing this for ages. Especially with this, like, kind of stop-start method that I'm using. No, you know what? I think it'll be fine. We'll just do this on foot. And then I've got a train station with me, so I can just summon the train when needed. And I've got long reach. I can grab anything I need from the base. So, what's to worry about? If I do a little bit more research, I can also increase the speed and range of these nanobots. So I'm going to do that. I think that's going to be a good plan. Okay, I've come out pretty far now. But what I need to do is I need to figure out how far I need to bring this system, this setup. This is the right one, isn't it? Yeah. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't see any further than that, which is bloody helpful. Get radar? Yeah, let's put radar down. Oh, right, okay, because I was trying to put that off radar, or the radar coverage. Ended up cocking everything up. Didn't place the blueprint down properly. Yeah. Right, so 1, 2, so how many have we got? We got 6 ores, haven't we? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I think I'm just beyond where I want to start heading south. Okay, I'm going to switch to nanobots, I think. Actually, no. Well, I mean, I've already torn a fair bit up, so what does it matter? But let's pull up the stuff that I've already put down. So, big electric poles, straight rails, rail signals, and lights, or lamps. We'll bring that back to here. Just take one section of this off, so that I can put in a T-junction. We can start heading south. I do quite like seeing like trains and rails and stuff kind of, you know, just going through the trees. It's a rather elegant sight. I mean, it'll all be for nothing once the pollution gets all the way out here and inevitably just kills all the trees. But it's nice while it lasts. Go enjoy it while you can. And now we need to start heading south. But with luck, this should bring us on the far side of everything I blueprinted already. Right, yeah, let me get my nanobot range and speed research done. Really do like the idea of this just kind of swinging around the back end of the kind of crushers and the sorters and everything. What am I missing? I'm missing a lot of stuff, really. First off, I'm going to dump all of this wood into this chest, because I don't want it. And we're going to just say goodbye. Thank you very much. Have a lovely day. Bother me no longer. Yeah, that's brought us around the back end of all of this really rather nicely. I like it. Sure, there are no breaks. Why is that? That tree's going to get demolished when a train runs through it. I'm just going to leave it there. I'm going to see what happens. In fact, let's bring that train down here. I want to see... I'll put it down at the far end. Come on, bots, get to it. Thank you. Declassified. Oh, good name. Good name for a station. Right, I'm going to sit here. And you, sir, are going to be going to declassified. Go. I'm going to watch it plough through this tree. Or any of these trees, really. It's on his way. The tree's invulnerable. Oh, that was a ghost. Get out of it. Well, nice of you to arrive quick, sharp, pronto-like. We've still got a fair way to go before we get down to where we need to set up the coal mining. I am going to be running out of nanobots fairly soon, so I'll have to Just long reach my way back over. That looks like some sort of... kind of looks like a fish or like a manta ray or something. Like by being like all its... no, that's the tail and that's the body and the wings or the flaps or whatever you want to call them. Oh, there is a nest sitting right over there. Lovely bugs, aren't you? At least we're on, like, playing this on real-world settings, so that... yeah, there go the construction bots. I don't have to worry about the bugs ever expanding. They're only ever going to attack me if I piss them off with pollution. Which, you know, I can live with. Alright, nanobot range has been increased. Is there anything else? There's one more speed upgrade, and then I think that's everything for the nanobots. So I can make them move a little bit quicker, and then that's everything. I don't see any more nanobot icons. No, so this is going to be the final upgrade we can do to these little guys before we have to think about investing in, like, kind of proper construction bots. But the cool thing about those is that there are various different upgrades. There's different models of construction bot that you can get. And the same for the logistics bots as well, you know, you get, obviously, you'll start with, you know, Mark 1, then I think it goes up to, like, Mark 4, maybe? I think that's the final limit. Right. I don't see any reason for this rail to keep going south. So I'm going to put this here. If I can... yeah, there we go, that'll do it. And for our current purposes, we need to head east. Right, we are here. Just about. Lots of trees that need clearing, which is unsurprising. We're out in the wilds now. We should be able to manage. This shouldn't be too difficult. This might be the new frontier, but we'll be fine. What I need to do first is figure out where I want to put things. So, I've got somewhat of a blueprint for mining. Have I got a better one? I don't think I do. Okay, I'm going to make a better one. I genuinely don't have one. Yep, okay. Making one from scratch. Ooh. Nanobot speed. Nanobot speed has just finished researching. We've got the absolute top tier of our nanobots now. So let's switch them back on and let's see how fast they go with this blueprint. Oh, wow. God damn, that's impressive. Can't really argue with that. That's damn good. And the fact that I didn't have enough underground belts for them to be able to do everything. God, look at that. Look at them go. Experts. Let's just tidy up the ends of all this. Okay, I'm not going to do anything like trying to balance the belts or anything just yet. What I want to do is I want to try and figure out where I want to place the station. I think I might put the rails out, like rejoining the system. Can go here. And I'm out of rails. I think. And I'm also running out of iron. What's happened? Copper's backed up again. God damn it. Oh, I'm going to have to go back and fix that then, aren't I? Right, let me grab all the rails that I need. I suppose what I could do... Right, this could be the input. And there's just enough space to get everything in here. Right, I'm going to just... for the sake of getting back to the depot, so I'm going to call this Coal 1. And I am going to demand that the train come down here and fetch me. No, sir, I was expecting you to toot your horn. Why did you not do that? That's better. It is cool travelling around on a Bob's Mods map at night. So you can just see all of the infinite materials glowing like uranium does. Not to mention having all of these lights kind of spaced out. Ooh, shit, yeah, I forgot I had my bots active, didn't I? Yep. Okay, there goes all that. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. I need some stone bricks so that I can make, I can make another silo. That's fine. I need some stone bricks so I can make myself a warehouse that I can put up by yonder coal. I'm transferring all of this stone brick back out into this one here because this lot's starting to really wind down. So I think we can make the excuse of getting rid of one of these warehouses, which is just great. Really, really good. What the fuck's going on with you? Might that be a reason that I've got this, like, odd number of underground belts? There must be one lying around somewhere. I just can't figure out where it's gonna be. It's gonna bug me to the end of days. Until I find the damn thing. Yeah, it's getting to be mildly imperative that we sort out this coal situation. I came back here to go and shoot the copper, didn't I? That's why I'm here. I should also grab some ammunition. It's better. There we go. I should sort things out for now, just for the time being. I am going to be looking forward to when we can eventually get round to making pure dedicated iron instead of like this kind of iron copper mix. It will be coming along at some point later. We just don't have the resources or the technology for it. But all things in good time. I'm still learning the ins and outs of this mod. So I need to kind of take my time, get to grips with the important things. Might I want to put... I think I might want to put... Although I don't know. You're not hampering progress on... Well, you might hamper progress on that. What's the ratios? Yeah, if you were to stop making purify... or stop your process because of an overload of saline, then that probably wouldn't be such a bad thing. Because this thing produces a lot of purified water anyway, so... I'm gonna guess that it's fine, and I'll deal with it later. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Okay, now that I'm back here... Let's get... I'm gonna just ghost those in for the time being. Yeah, put you there, and I need more of you guys. And then we need to look into belts. Alright, I'm just kind of cobbling things together here. I'm not making any kind of serious efforts to get things, you know, uniform or... Oh, fuck's sake, I hate it when it does that. Belt brush sometimes just glitches the fuck out. It's infuriating. And all out of belt. For the time being, I don't think we're going to have more than one coal train coming in. I really don't think that's going to be necessary. So I'm just going to let my bots do their thing. I probably need to grab more. Actually, I just got my stack just refilled. Let's put some power in. As with the Sapphirite station, this is just going to be a rudimentary setup, just so that we can get get the coal mined, really. What am I looking for? Inserters. So that I can make more of these, because they're needed. And what else do I need? I need steel chests. Chances are this is going to just pump out a shitload of pollution straight away. And most of these miners are going to die down eventually. And oh shit, that's really just spiked the power. That's what I get for using the Mark IIs. Okay, well, I've definitely justified having this new outpost, even if it is a case of I needed to go and get more coal to fuck up my power supply in order to justify having more coal. Yeah, that's sensible logic, isn't it? Okay. I don't know what the throughput on this is going to be like, whether or not it's going to come through as a 4 fully compressed belts. I have to see as things kind of back up in and around all of these bends. But it seems like it's going okay. Yeah, it seems alright. What's happening with the power supply now? We're fine. We're just overworking the system that we've got. It can't handle... Like, it's not a matter of there's not enough coal getting through, it's just that the steam engines are working at full capacity. Which does mean that the more that the power system draws and slowly, potentially starts to, fail, these miners will slow down, and the supply of coal going through... This is what, I think we kind of refer to within the game as kind of like a power... Bentham always referred to it as like a power death spiral, where it created a negative feedback loop, where the power would drop, meaning the miners would slow down, meaning less coal would get through to the boilers, meaning the power would drop further because the steam engines weren't being provided with enough juice, with enough energy. So, not the best of situations that you want to put yourself into. But now that we've got this set up, we should be fine. I am going to just get rid of this big fucking tree, and just tear all this up for a second. I want to put in this, so we can get that going across properly. That's lovely. And rails in. Yeah. And you fit perfectly. That's fantastic. Yeah, there is space in here for a second train if I do want to put another one in. But let's set up this guy's journey properly. Your journey is going to be here until inventory full, and then here until inventory empty. And that is going to be it. And his should be a journey that will never end, because while a lot of this coal will eventually run down and run out, a lot of these miners will shut off, the middle here has got an infinite yield. And you don't need anything to you don't need to input anything in order to get any of the infinite coal out of the ground. I think it's the only mineral in the ground with an infinite yield that you don't have to worry about that. So that is fine. But I'm going to take a trip back to the depot because I need to go and set up another steam column. Oh yeah, unload that train. Man, I miss stack inserters. Have I got the... what do I need to unlock stack inserters? Ooh, insert capacity bonus. For non-stack inserters. Fucking research that shit. They're already at 2. That means that they can stack... They can... How high does this go? So 2, 3, 4, and 5. Nice. Not bad. Where are the stack inserters? Those are express inserters. Those are like super fast. Which is awesome. Stack inserter capacity bonus. There we are. I think I can make those. I should do that. You can research once the capacity bonus has been boosted. There we go, we're finally getting some coal in. And with regards to what I was saying about bolstering the power generation, that is going to have to wait until the next episode, I'm afraid. I am all out of time. Off you go, mate. Go and continue your journey. Continue your rounds. Fuck it, that is pumping out a hell of a lot of pollution already. There's bugs down there. Shit. I didn't realise how far down this... considering how long this rail line has gone to get round all of this, and it's like, oh yeah, the bottom of the smelting is just here. Yeah, that's not far at all. Oh, man. Okay, that's awesome. That's that done. And stack inserter. Let's research you. Okay, next episode, I think we're going to have to maybe go out and put some radars down so we can keep an eye on the new assets that we have just acquired, along with potentially like purging some bugs, and yeah, then we'll sort out the kind of new steam column, maybe upgrade to some stack inserters for the loading and unloading of trains, and maybe try and get some more infrastructure in place for various other things as well. But I don't know, we're going to have to kind of wing it, I think, for quite a lot of this. The factory's already quite extensive. It's rather impressive. I'm really pleased. Some of these really tidy lines for the power lines, some of them are quite uniform, and I quite like that, but then you've got others that are just kind of higgledy-piggledy like this, and it looks awful. But if one day, eventually, we'll fix it all. It will all get tidied up, and it will be glorious. But for now, I'm going to have to wrap this episode up here. So I'll just say thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, check out the playlist on the channel for more Let's Plays or metal covers. And give this video a like or a comment just to leave your thoughts. And if you wish to join the ever-growing ranks of the Order of the Shield, subscribe on YouTube, check me a follow over on Twitch, or maybe even consider checking out my Patreon, becoming an officer within the ranks. But thank you again for watching this video, and I will catch you all very, very soon. This is Captain Meatshield, signing off. Who or what I'm meant to be looking for right now. So I'm going to swing back round. Oh, coming in quick. Coming in hot. Gotcha.